Welcome to Dear Damaste. My name is Dear. If you are new to my channel, hello. And for the people who subscribe, thank you so much for being with me from the beginning or along the way. I want to say thank you so much. Having you here is making me feel like I'm not alone, and I want you to feel that as well. If you are feeling alone right now, I want to tell you that I am here for you. If you want to just venting out about your relationship or anything that you have inside your mind, or if you want to write me a comment and tell about your life right now, and letting me know about your life, and just to have someone you can talk to, you can just write me, okay? I also want to tell you that because of your love, you have given me so much hope in life, and I want to say thank you so much. And in a few videos I will keep saying that too, because yes, so let's go into the reading. But before that, we're gonna do love yourself affirmation together, okay? I'll see you on the other side. Please repeat after me. My body, mind, and soul are the picture perfect health. I am balanced. I honor my inner voice. I am abundance. I am safe. I am supported. I am protected. I am never alone. The universe supports me and is with me at every step of the way. I choose to be grateful for all that I have. I am powerful beyond my wildest dream. My voice is valuable and my opinions matters. Okay guys, now it's time for choose the pile. Today's question will be about your who will you marrying and your wedding details, okay? What's your flower gonna be? What's your shoes gonna be? What is the guy, or if you are a guy, what is the tuxedo you might be wearing? What kind of flower will you be holding? When the bride have the flower, they always hold the flower, or like the decoration. What's your arch gonna be if you are planning to have an arch on your wedding, okay? So let's see what's that gonna be. Pile number 1 is roses, and I also have a stone, a heart stone as well. This is turquoise. Pile number 2 is a purpley glittery rose, purple rose, and this is with red smelting. No, this is with red jasper, okay? Red jasper. And the second one is a smaller pink flowers, okay? With adventurine green. And the third one is a really small, like a cute little flowers. This one is red smelting, okay? I urge you to meditate at least 3 minutes before you pick the pile, and pick the pile that calling your name the most, not because you like the flower the most. Pick the one that really calling your name the most is the one that you're supposed to be picking, okay? I wish you good luck, and I will see you on the other side. Bye. Okay, pile number 1, let's see what's your reading gonna be, what is the blessing that's a luck that's gonna come after the wedding, and your other wedding details. I also already made a video already about who will I marry, my first wedding edition. This is the second one, so if you want to know more details and more information about who you'll be marrying and the wedding details, you can look at the video on that first edition as well. I'll put it on this icon here, so you just click that eye and then you can look at the link. I also wanted to do a love video energy for February as well. If you have any suggestion about what kind of love video should I do, you can put that on my comment box as well. Okay, let's look at the blue turquoise. What card do you have for this blessing? You have awakening, okay? Energetic upgrade, a new way of being integrated. Wow, that's a really amazing card, I think. Let's see, what else do you have? I also have my new deck of cards. It's really beautiful. It's like more of like a Roman theme, like a Roman Greek theme, or like a more like a old time love story painting. Okay, it's so beautiful. If you like this card, let me know as well. I might do a flip too or something like that for this card because it's so beautiful. So you have Ace of Wands, Four of Chariots. Wow, look at this, it's so beautiful. And you have King of Swords. This look like King Henry VIII. And Nine of Wands. Wow, very beautiful card. Okay, let's see, what else do you have? And then you have Free of Emotion. Wonderful news is on its way. Announcement regarding engagement, pregnancy, birth, graduation will be revealed. New friends will be made, and community of like-minded people will be drawn closer in one or another. Excitement, new beginning, happy endings. Wow, I don't even have to read the card for you. That's already tell you everything. Nine of Thoughts. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts towards the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a situation. If you're experiencing sleepless night and anxiety over challenges in your life, release your problem to your angels. A new beginning. Wow, a lot of new beginning for you. You're at the beginning of wonderful journey. There is no need to have any fear. As guardian angel walk beside you every step of your way. You have unique gift to offer the world. If you will just free yourself from that which hold you back, new opportunity will present itself. If you truly believe. Wow. Seven of Abundance. Wow, you got all the good cards. Have patience. Sometimes dream grows slowly. Don't worry. The hard work you have invested will bring about a beautiful harvest. This is good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time to rest and plan. Okay guys, from that reading, I already know that some of you guys might be single right now that watching this, and you know, like maybe 80% of you, and I feel like you guys scared whether you're gonna get married or not, or you are stressing out about marriage a little bit, you know, about the thought of marriage. Like, I mean, of course you want marriage, right? But I feel like this energy of the reading is telling me that you guys are worrying about your future prospect. Maybe you already have someone, but you're worrying about that anyway, you know. Okay, Angel of Love, she's with you. Magician and the Mirror. Wow. Okay. And second chakra. Archangel Ariel, okay, and Battery Maiden, transformation. You are expecting enormous change right now, which bring a great blessing. Isis, wow, past life. This situation involve your past life. Wow, okay. This is the little kitten that crossing the river, so it's changes. Wow, and you got this this is kind of like the queen of pentacles in a way in normal archetype reading. Okay, so okay, let me tell you that from what I am sensing already, like awakening, I feel like some of you, I know this, I should be answering what blessing and luck that will come after your wedding, right? But I feel like the card is like telling me right now to tell you about before the wedding. Okay, so the reason why I think is because you are under a sleep. You are under sleep in a trance right now. You are for example, I feel like you are worrying too much about your 3D stuff. You are you know, I mean, like, yeah, like I totally like relate to that. Like this is like probably maybe my reading as well, you know. I feel like right now you are thinking about wedding in terms of like a 3D energy, even though you are into spiritual, right? But I feel like a lot of part of you still base your human experience in terms of science, and right now you are under a sleep. I feel like the card is trying to tell you that you are in the virtual reality right now. You are in a matrix right now, you know, like the Matrix movie. I feel like you are in that right now. I mean, we are in that right now, but like you haven't been awoken, you know. Like if you watch the Matrix movie, like Neo haven't wake up yet. Like he is still under the machine. Okay, he like experienced life in the virtual reality right now, and that is you right now. You are asleep in your own life right now. I feel like that's why it's the block. This is a block in terms of that energy. I feel like the Archangel Ariel is with you right now because you are only thinking about that, and you haven't thinking about your heart chakra or your you know, you wanted to connect to your third eye chakra energy. But I feel like the only way for you to like really gain that power inside your life, or gain power of the law of attraction power, the blessing and the luck that's gonna come into your life, because in all these cards are saying that you're gonna get abundance, you're gonna get blessing, there's gonna be a lot of good things happen to you. But right now you are under a sleep. You are under this spell of this 3D energy that like making you like under a sleep right now, and you haven't, like, you don't connect truly to yourself. And that's in turn, maybe if you're single right now, you might not connected with your you know, your soulmate, or the one that you're supposed to be marrying. Or if you found that person already, the reason maybe he didn't ask yet, or you guys are not in a good term right now, or if you haven't moved forward in the things that you want to move forward together, I feel like because you both, or I feel like this is more like you working on yourself more. I don't know about your soulmate, but right now you are under a sleep. You are under the influence of 3D world. And you know, like, if you want to blame Archangel Ariel, like, you shouldn't, because like he's there because there's so much energy about this that you are stressing about. Money, mortgage, pay the debt, worry about your parents, like, you know, like outside things, 3D things that you are worried at right now. So Archangel Ariel like with you right now to try to solve that stress for you. But the only thing you can solve this stress is for you to call on other archangels, okay? Or you should do a meditation that you develop from your root chakra up to your third eye. Okay, you have to go step by step. You cannot rush like right now I feel like you only have the lower base chakra, or you haven't developed it fully, and then you want to jump into third eye or maybe heart chakra already when you haven't slowly developed from the root up. Like when I do meditation, the best way to get into a trance is to focusing first on your root chakra and then go up, like the picture of the meditation chakra. I'll put it in the screen. Yeah, you need to like focusing on each chakra, and when it clear, then you go up, and then you go up. That's the good way of meditation, okay? Because in order for you to connect to another divine spirituality in terms of meditation, you cannot just skip the level, like even when you go into the elevator, like you don't skip whoop, like you don't have that magic to like appear yourself in another level already, like even the lift is like going up, so you have to go up, like you have to go up level by level until you get to the heart chakra, which this is the reading about, because we are talking about who you marry, right? Your wedding and stuff like that is all about heart chakra. And I feel like now you stuck in the base level, you stuck in the root area. You are worrying about your root chakra, you're worrying about your social status, you're worrying about your looks, you're worrying about 3D stuff, that you worry about that, and it cannot move on from that. It doesn't move on from that. And I want you to like really like concentrate on that root chakra, really cleanse it, and really relax about it, like really relax about it. Any emotion that come into you while you're meditating on your root chakra, if you feel it, like if you feel anger, if you feel stress, you ask the angel like, what, like while you meditation, okay, you like ask, what am I stressing about? Ask them, like repeatedly ask them, and then all of a sudden the picture will come into the meditation. Okay, that's the way I do it. Like that's the way I clear my blockage. Like I ask the angel to show me what is and what am I stressing about. Sometimes like you don't even know what you're stressing about, but suddenly you just have headaches, so like that is what I'm telling you. Like I feel like you need to like start working on your stress relief energy. If you want to ask me about the blessing and the luck that's gonna come into your life, I'm gonna tell you that you're gonna have all the luck in the world. I'm so sorry if you watch and then and I told you this is this look like King Henry VIII, and I'm like, you were like shocked because King Henry VIII he have like 8 wives and he killed like one of them, right? I mean, no, I think 2 of them live or something like that, and like most of them die. Don't take my word that this guy is the guy that you are marrying is King Henry VIII, right? Of course, he might have that energy, he have that ambitious, he have that high power, ambitious energy, and he is very, when he make decision, he really make it. He doesn't hesitate to make decision, okay? And I'm not telling you that your future spouse will be like King Henry VIII. No, I'm not telling you that your future spouse will be like King Henry VIII. I'm telling you that the energy of the King of Swords, when King Henry VIII loved, is it Queen Anne? I cannot remember. There's one queen that I think is Queen Anne or something like that. He really loved this queen so much that he want to bury next to her. Feel like your future spouse, like when they love someone, they really, really love them. And I feel like your future spouse, like maybe if you ask them, they might already slept with a lot of people, or they might married before, or they might have like a love in their life, heartbreak in their life that they faced before. That's why when they meet you, they kind of like aloof about love. So it might take some time for them to really figure it out what they really want. But when they do, and when they figure it out that it's you that they want, that it's you that they want to marry, they really do it, like they really get ongoing, okay? They really get ongoing, and they really make it true. They really make it happen, and they will treat you like a queen. They will like give you so much love, like give you so much abundance and money. And I feel like this love wedding after this wedding, that's gonna bring so much upgrade into your life, okay? Either that you marry like really rich person or like a high social status person, or the marriage gave you this abundance. For example, like you guys like maybe made a company together, and after you guys marriage, there's some really good luck in the air that make your company become very successful or something like that. Or you might have a child right away, like this like kind of like a really good blessing union that come into your life, okay? I feel like maybe in the past you might have been struggle a lot with a lot of things, 3D struggle, okay? But when you marry this person, you feel like you never have to struggle with that anymore. You feel like this struggle, like sometimes when you look back into your life, you're like, why did I struggle about this? Why did I stress so much about this? But you know, like I feel like you're still gonna have that stress. I feel like because it's continue with your past life. I feel like when this card Isis past life come up, I feel like they want to like warn you that there's gonna be like some stress, even though there's so much luck, so much abundance that's gonna come into your life, right? But there will be some like 3D stress that's gonna stress you out so much. I feel like if you don't release the stress, because these stress are come from past life, okay? So if you don't release this stress, it will become your health. Like you know, you will have flu every year, or you like have a really bad headache, or maybe you will feel cold all the time, like your fingers always feel so cold. Like these kind of like health problem that you are getting right now, or even after the marriage, I feel like it's because of your past life action that you have done. I feel like the angel also telling me that they wanted you after your weddings, after you are having this so much abundance that's gonna come to you after you married this person. They wanted you to do a lot of charity work. They wanted you to give this abundance energy back to people who are underprivileged, okay? Or for people who have to struggle all their life too. They want you to give back. They want you to give back to the society. If you want to cleanse that past karma energy already, I feel like you can start doing it right now, okay? For example, like if you don't have a lot of money right now and you feel like, oh my god, but how can I go to charity? Like how can I give money to charity when I don't have any money to like even eat? Like you can like use your time for charity, like maybe like go and help at the homeless shelter, help them to give out food, or help, you know, like organization to maybe like help to teach kids with Down syndrome every weekend or something like that. You know, like I feel like the energies of this will cleanse your past life trauma or past life energy that you are having right now, and make you have that blissful abundance faster, or make your abundance doesn't have to become stressful, okay? Because I still can feel the energy of a little bit still stressed out. Like even when you're wedding, I can feel like you probably like very stressed during wedding too. I feel like maybe you are the kind of person who like OCD a little bit, like you want something to be in a certain way, and like when something doesn't, it like frustrated you so much. Or you could have someone in your life that even though you're kind of like a chill person, but on the wedding day, some person, your family member or friends, always like maybe they make like some kind of drama happen and make you so stressed during your wedding, okay? So that's why like this card's energy wanted to really warn you to really like think about this. Like don't be stressed, like really use that meditation power, use that calmness, peacefulness energy to really release that stress away. And now you already know that there will be something that making you super stressed during your wedding. So right now you know it already. When the time come on your wedding day, you can know that, oh, I already know this from dear, she already told me, so I will be calm about this, because everything will be so good after the wedding. Like, I mean, your wedding even go really smoothly. See, this girl, she's like dancing on the pole. She was like so happy, like, you know. So I feel like your wedding is gonna be beautiful too. Like there's no need to stress. Like, you know, this new thing that's gonna happen to you after this wedding is gonna be wonderful. You're gonna be waking up from your sleepless body, okay? You're gonna be connected to the spiritual energy after this wedding, okay? I want you to work on your root chakra and, you know, climbing it up step by step until you got to the top of your head, okay? So from now, I want you to work on your meditation, aligning the chakra, you know, aligning the chakra and make that all the chakra become cleanse, you know, because right now there's so many blocks, especially like if you are thinking about love. I feel like if I can feel the energy, like you don't have blocked chakra, like your heart chakra is not that blocked, okay? It's just that because everything is not connected right now, so those law of attraction or the power that you're supposed to have doesn't come yet because there's some block, you know, like when the pipe is blocked, the energy cannot recharge itself. So now you have to clean all the blockage within your chakra to get that abundance into your life, okay? So now let's see, what shoes will you be wearing in this wedding that we're gonna have for you. I will pick 4 options for you. So in your heart right now, you can pause the video as well and ask the angel, what number is my shoes? Okay, what number is my shoes? And then when I open all the 4 shoes, then you can have one of them, or you don't have to pick. You can like have the option of 4 shoes, and maybe all the 4 shoes might be your shoes, you know, like maybe you have daytime shoes, evening shoe, dancing shoe, or you can have the honeymoon shoe as well. Okay, now I'm gonna pick the number. Okay, your shoes will be, first one will be number 12. Second one will be number 28. I will put a bigger photo of the shoes inside the screen. Number 3 is 25. Number 4 is 21. Okay, that will be your shoes, okay? Now let's look at your future spouse tuxedo, or if you are a guy, let's see what your tuxedo will be. Or if you are a guy and marrying a guy, then you can choose like 1 number for you and 1 number for your future spouse, okay? That can be work as well. So pause the video and then like pick number 1 to 4. Okay, number 1 is 16. 37. Number 3 is 17. And 29. Okay, this is the tuxedo that your future spouse or you will be wearing. Okay, now let's look at the wedding arch, you know, like the arch when you go under the arch, or maybe like your arch decoration, your flower decoration. Let's see what arch will you have. Okay, arch number 1 is 35. Arch number 2 is 4. Arch number 3 is 16. Arch number 4 is 40. I'll put like photo on the arch here so you can see. Now let's look at the flower that you'll be holding, or your future wife will be holding, okay? So the flower that you'll be holding. is one is number 31, number 27, number 32, number 29. I also want to pick out letters for you as well, so in the future, or maybe you already have a crush, or you may be dating this person already, so you can know which letters are there. Which letter do they have? Okay. Which initials do they have? You know, we can look at the initial that your future spouse will have. What's their initials? Okay, let's see. Okay, and I also have the blank one. When I have the blank one, it means that some of you might be deciding not to have a marriage, or maybe you are deciding like if you don't have a guy, it's okay, or you know, like really independent woman that like you feel like you don't need a guy right now, but you just come here to look for fun. Or maybe you might not have like a super crazy style wedding. Maybe you have a really simple wedding that you just like, maybe you okay. So this indication that, you know, if you don't work on your past life releasing of bad karma, then like it will be so hard for you to get this beneficial. Like you really need to work hard on awaken your spiritual side within you, or really aligning that chakra, okay? Because like this is very scary, because like every time when I have this, it means like maybe you might not marry anyone, but it's more like now you super independent, you don't care about anyone. So I feel like it could represent that like it might be quite further in a year before the name appears, you know what I mean? Like maybe it might take you a little bit longer time than other people to find your soulmate to marry, okay? But don't be too scared, because I feel like it's just because right now you are under a sleep. So maybe like the energy haven't seen, like the energy of the angel don't see your future spouse yet, and they wanted to wake you up right now so you can have your future spouse and all these abundance that I'm seeing in all these cards, okay? Thank you so much for doing this reading with me. I hope you enjoyed this wedding edition. I will do more wedding edition of other details on the wedding as well. If you have any suggestions, please let me know as well about other wedding and stuff like that. If you want private reading, look in the description box, because I have a really good response from my private reading as well. And also, if you are new to my channel and want to subscribe, please subscribe and let's become friends, okay? And hit that like button to help my channel. And also, if you subscribe this month, it's my birthday, so it's gonna be a really good present for me. I thank you in S1. I love you so much. Good luck on everything. Bye. Okay, pile number 2 with purpley glittery flower. Okay, let's see. What do you have for your wedding blessing with red jasper? You have trust your niggles. This is a new card that I just got. It's so beautiful with like Roman pattern and stuff like that. It's so beautiful, so I want to use this for a wedding edition because it's very beautiful. And you got 3 of Chariot. It's the best card for asking about love and celebration and everything. 2 of Pentacle, so beautiful. Wow. 9 of Pentacle, 6 of Sword, letting go, release the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you to let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Age of Emotion. This shrub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who make your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive ability will be greatly increased by you opening your heart. Guardian of thought. You may have called upon to be spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angel will give you a perfect words, and you will do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. And you got the gathering cat and the fruit cat. Body of water. Spend time near water such as lake, river. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in a perfect timing. All tied up. Healer of the ages. Thinking woman. Wow. Okay. After the wedding, what blessing and luck will come after the wedding? Who will you be marrying? I feel like there's two options. Like you either married really young person or marry someone really much older than you, either like a little bit younger or much older than you. I feel like after the wedding, I feel like you have a decision about money that you need to take. I feel like even before the wedding, it's kind of like you really have a hard time making decision. Okay, I feel like you should watch my video for sure, because I feel like even at the weddings or picking the flower or picking the dress is very making you a little bit like confused. Like you cannot pick one. You cannot, you have like difficult picking your cake, picking your venues. Like I feel like in a way you kind of like have that energy inside you. And I also feel like, but this person that you are meeting, this person that is gonna be your rock or the one that you're gonna marry to, I feel like they're gonna be more assertive. They're gonna be more like they're gonna know what they want. Okay, like for example, they will know what kind of shirt would they wear. They will know what kind of future they want. But for you, you kind of like a little bit, like a little bit hippie style. You're a little bit like, not sure, and you have to like always ask this person that you are marrying, like, oh, is this okay? Like you always like, or even if you are in like together happy with someone, like sometimes you would think like, what if I didn't marry? What if I change my name and go off to an island and become a new person? What would that life be? You know what I mean? Like you have that energy of like wanting to release yourself. Like sometimes like you even have it good on you. Like sometimes like your life is good, but then sometimes you keep imagining this adventure that you never took. And that's just making you like hard. Like like when your future spouse asks you to marry, you probably think like, shit, should I say yes or no? Like maybe you say yes at first and you're like, what? Am I really gonna get married? Or maybe if you are a guy and you want to ask a girl to be your wife, you'll be like thinking about it for a really long time. Or maybe this is your spouse, like your spouse might be taking, or like your future spouse might be thinking really long time before they ask you to marry him, okay? Or like very hard to make decision on the ring, or like some kind of like very hard decision making person that in your relationship right now is either you or them, but I feel like more like you. And also I feel like you are thinking so much about money as well. I feel like you want to have this big grand wedding, but you kind of feel like in order for you to have that, you need to work really hard first, you need to collect a lot of money first. If not, then you don't want a wedding at all. If you cannot fulfill your money situation, I mean, it doesn't have to spend on the wedding, but maybe spend on a new house together or something like that. Like you don't want to start anything yet if you don't have that ducks in a row, okay? Or maybe your future husband think that too. Like they probably, if they still in a like not good salary job, or this doesn't have that, like their saving account is not that much, or they're still in debt, definitely don't want to get married right now, because I feel like they just want that ducks in a row. And that's why this card is the reason I only opened one, because I just want a clear answer from the angels. And you know, like with other pile, it also have a clear answer relating to other cards in the deck as well. So this is also relating all the decision making that are taking place on this reading as well, because they know that you are really hard at making decision. Or if your future spouse is hard on making decision, you just need to tell them to really trust your niggles. I feel like this niggle that they are talking about in this card is more like your gut. Like trust your gut, trust your divine guidance, trust that the angel is always going to be with you, trust that your path is the path that it will lead you to happiness, all the blessing and all the luck in the world. If you are in the undecided mode, okay, you will never feel blessed, okay? For example, like maybe you already get married and you know there's so many good things that happening to you right now, but you feel like maybe if you marry this other kind of person, what will your life be? You know, like sometimes you're thinking about that as well. Or maybe like you're thinking like, or maybe I wait another year, or maybe if I marry faster, what will my life be? Okay, so when you're thinking about this after you got married, like all the blessings that are around you will not feel like a blessing, will not feel like luck, so you never feel like it's fulfilling you. So that's why this tarot card, this oracle card, wanted to come inside you and tell you that every direction that you make, every decision, you know, just trust your gut. And when your gut say, and when you already made the decision, whichever direction you are taking, it's gonna lead you to the blessing that you are meant to face in your life, or the luck that you meant to face into your life, okay? I feel like you are in your head a lot, like the card is saying, like you are in your head a lot. That's why it's very hard for you to make decision, okay? All the angels are come together to help you, like, you know, do like 3 minutes or 5 minutes or 1 hour meditation and make that decision. Or just use a coin, flip a coin and see what the coin say, okay? Just use that and it's gonna make you become easier, like less stressful, like, you know, less stressful about that. And I also feel like you're gonna get blessing in terms of a child, like maybe 1 year or 2 years after you marriage as well. That's gonna be another blessing that's gonna come into your life. And I also feel like you're gonna get to travel a lot too. I feel like maybe your future spouse might be come from abroad, or someone like far away from your house, that after the wedding you get to travel. Or maybe like they like to travel a lot, so you always like go and travel as a family together, and it's gonna be a blissful. I feel like the blessing and the luck that will come after the wedding is that your spouse will help you to make better decisions. When you have another person to sound your your decision with, you know, like to ask, oh, should I do this, should I do that? It will be like so much less for you. And I also feel like this person also not gonna answer your stressing out about money or about stableness, about, you know, 3D stuff. They'll answer with that too. I feel like you might be able to like build a house together. I feel like your house is gonna be quite big as well. Like I can feel, and you're gonna build another community as well. You will gain new friends from your future spouse, or maybe after the wedding you suddenly become more your aura become happier, so that's in turn bring good people into your life. So it's gonna be another blessing that come into your life. Or it could be that you're gonna have a lot of children that gonna make you happy. Okay, I feel like you're gonna be a really cozy, happy family. That's gonna be the blessing that you wish for in life, that's gonna come through to you. Okay, now let's see your details of your wedding. Okay, let's see details of your weddings. I'm gonna pick 4 options from each details. If you want to look at 4 options, you don't have to pick 1 to 4, but if you want to pick number 1 to 4, then you can have more clear idea of one type of thing that you can put. Like for example, I'm gonna have a detail of your shoes at your wedding. Okay, if you don't want to pick 1 to 4, then maybe 4 of them will be your shoes, or maybe you can look at 4 of them. Or if you pause the video and pick number 1 to 4, and that shoe will be your shoes. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see your shoes. Number 1 is 6. Number 2 is 39. Number 3 is 18. Number 4 is 24. Now let's look at the tuxedo that your future husband will be wearing, or maybe you will be wearing that tuxedo. Okay. Okay, option number 1 is 14. Option number 2 is 3. Option number 3 is 15. Option number 4 is 28. Okay, now let's see what flower will you hold in your hand while you're walking down the aisle. Okay, or your future wife will be holding when they're walking on the aisle. Okay, for pile number 1 is 21. Pile number 2 is 14. Pile number 3 is 23. Pile number 4 is 26. And now we're gonna look at the flower arch. You know, like an arch when you when your future spouse standing under the arch, or your priest. Okay, if you don't do that in your wedding, like this is gonna be like a hallway or the walking way into your wedding, like the flower and the flower will be looking like. Okay. Pile number 1 is 36. Pile number 2 is 34. Pile number 3 is 7. Pile number 4 is 24. I also do this wedding edition on my first edition. This is the second edition. So if you want to look at more detail of your weddings, you can look at the video on the first wedding edition as well, who will you marry. I will put like this on here so you can see. Also, now let's look at your future husband initials, what their initials gonna be, okay? Wow, so many O and I. E, T, P. And if you can see your initial, it also mean that this reading is really for you, okay? So many I and O and A. Okay, you can pause the video so you can see the initials. Well, I feel like I need to pick a little bit more. Okay, A, D, and G. Okay, so only the D that come up. So maybe the D is the one that need to be here right now. Okay. I love you guys so much. I hope you love this reading, and if you have any suggestions, because I will do the third edition of wedding detail as well, so watch out for that. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Please click like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and ring the bell to know of my new video. And if you want a private reading with me, the cheapest one is only $3.99, so you can have like a quick answer from me as well. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, pile number 3. Let's see. What's your wedding after the wedding blessing and luck will you have after the wedding, okay? And others wedding details as well, shoes and stuff. Let's see what will you have. Also, if you are new to my channel, I also done like a first edition for this wedding reading as well, who will you be marrying. For more detail on your weddings, you can look at that video as well. So I'll put a link here so you can click, or I will put like a link down below as well so you can follow your first edition. This is the second edition, so you can know more detail about your future wedding. And you have adventuring green color. I actually picked like a different type of wedding style, so it will be kind of funny if you get you know, a little bit more green wedding, you know what I mean, like, you know, more foresty or more wild flowers, you know, like the flower more wild, like not too formal, okay? Because I feel like those kind of wedding are very cool, like very hipster like. Okay, let's see what's your blessing and luck will be first. Your first card is Break the Change, Ancestor Pattern, Healing, Rewriting the Future. Wow. Okay, I also have a new card as well. It's so beautiful. It's like, I wish I have this card when I did my Greek god reading about who will you marrying, which Greek god will you be marrying. Okay, if you haven't looked at video, it's very fun. I will put a link here so you can go and look at it so you can know which Greek god will you be marrying, okay, or which Greek god are you. Okay, this you got 10 of Swords, the Star. Wow, so beautiful, isn't it? This is the first time I get to read with this card. And you got 8 of Swords, Knight of Wands, Fair Decision. Your angels are aware that you have concern, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation, and all is being healed. Take the time to reveal all the details. Truly, forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. And you have 5 of Abundance. There are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angel wants you to know that you needn't go through your current challenge alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Eight of Thought. You maybe feel as though you are restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in. But that's just an illusion. Make promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to rescue when you can free yourself. Wow. Cat dreaming. Snow cat. Snow queen, I mean. Snow queen. And then you have, I put this in the middle. Okay. And you have Ishtar, boundary. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demand on your time and energy. Wow, a lot of Egyptian goddess. Sekhmet, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assure a happy outcome. Man holding a heart. Wow. Door of values. Wow. An angel of balance. Okay guys, I will talk about this first. Break the change of your ancestor. Okay, I feel like definitely throughout your life, from the beginning of your birth, I feel like you have been through so much trauma, either heartbreak, someone stabbed you on the back, someone making you really stressed. Emotionally wise, you are in a really deep dark emotional thoughts and depression, or some kind of like stress that come occasionally every year or come occasionally into your life. And I want to tell you, it's because of your past life, it's because of your ancestor pattern. You were born in this family line, and you can see that from your parents or your grandparents, like they, or your cousin, uncle, or something like that, like, or your aunt, they have a similar pattern. Like for example, my family, I feel like our family have the pattern of doesn't love yourself, or love lost, like not lost, but you always feel like someone not love you enough, you know. And I always feel that, even though I am an only child and my mom only have me, but I don't know why I always feel that. Okay, I always feel so unloved. I don't know why, like, you know, like you cannot explain it. Like it's just that's a pattern inside your family ancestor that you when you were spirit, you decided to born in this pattern, so you can be the first one to break the change, to cut the change, to cut this pattern. So when you cut that pattern, your ancestor spirit, they will also cut that pattern too. And you know, like that's why, like, your ancestor already deceased, or the one that already gone out of this earth, or still a spirit, they are protecting you right now, guiding you to the right path, guiding you so you can cut the change, to cut this pattern off. And you know, I feel like your life has been up and down. I feel like you are a really happy, like in front of people, or you are like a star of the show. Okay, you are the star of the show, but you have deep dark emotion that causing you stress, causing you emotional wreck. Sometimes you don't understand why, and sometimes when you go out in the community, you feel like a fake somehow, or you feel like you're not connected to anyone. You feel like, you know, even though you're so friendly, you have friends, or you have people around you, you don't feel happy so much. Like you feel like it's just faking, you know, like that kind of energy that I'm feeling. Okay, and you know, like after, if you can't cut this energy out of this pattern before marriage, it will carry on after the marriage, and it might cause some problem on your marriage. Okay, I don't want to say this. I don't like to read about bad stuff, but I want to tell you that your future spouse, they are such a quick kind of person. That's why I have to say to you, like, you need to like cleanse your energy, do a lot of meditation, do a lot of charity, do a lot of good deeds, think about good thought, have positive affirmation, like, you know, do all those spiritual law of attraction stuff to get ready for your future spouse. Because when you meet them, they're gonna be like fast person. They're gonna be like meeting you within 3 months, or maybe like meeting you for only 1 week, they already say I love you, or you know, like they probably like, oh my god, I love you, I want you as a mother of my child. Like they already want to do like all this and that. So if you're not ready and they ask you to marry them, or they want to build a family and you're not ready, then it's gonna be harder after the marriage. Okay, you're gonna still have that sadness, depression. Especially I feel like, you know, you might want children. Like you might, like after married, like you and your spouse might want a children, but it might take you longer to have, or the process of getting into have a children might get a toll on you, you know, like, but you will get like your dream, your wish will come true. I'm telling you, if you cleanse that energy, if you cut the change, if you cut that negativeness out of your ancestor energy, everything will be so good. Okay, everything will be so good. You even might have a twin as well. I feel like you might have like 2 child, or maybe 1, but like I feel 2. Like if you are very cleansing that energy a lot, you might have a twin as well, and there's gonna be a lot of abundance. I feel like your future spouse is so sexy. I feel this energy of a man who always like dress up very, like, they might not be the best looking guy in the world, but the way they dress, the way they approach themselves, the way they talk, is make them so magnetic. Okay, they probably have 6-pack, or they probably have, you know, really good body, or probably they wear stuff, or they like have a perfume that smells very good. When you like around them, you smells like, you feel like they smell so sexy, you know. That's just like the energy that they have on your future spouse have. And I feel like right now at this moment, you feel like you are alone. Like I feel like, for especially people who are single and watching this, I feel like feel like always in the world you have been fighting all alone. I feel like sometimes you feel like no one understands you, and you have been fighting this hard, like this, not hard, like you don't have hard life. I feel like your life is more like an up and down. Like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's really sucks, sometimes it's good. But I feel like you have been standing this by yourself. You have been all alone. You have to be strong for everyone, or you have to be strong for yourself, and you know, like you have to like stand your ground. You have to be your own strength all the time. Sometimes you just wish that your future spouse, like you just wish that your soulmate come into your life already, so you can have someone that you can rest your head on. And definitely you can do that, because they are so like, they're so loving. They are like, if you get this man holding a heart, this is like the best card for about reading about love. Okay, so if you get a man holding a heart in this reading about wedding, it means like they are emotionally connected with you. Like you can share anything with them, all your darkest, deepest secret. They probably have the same thing as well inside their heart. Like they probably, like you, like people see them as star, as like so outgoing, so, you know, energetic and stuff, but like inside they also feel that dark energy as well, and you also like that, and that's why you connected to each other so much. So they will understand your emotion and everything. And you know, like after the marriage, or the blessing that will come to you both life, is that you're gonna have all your dream come true. I feel like there's gonna be, especially money, it's gonna be a lot increase in terms of money. There's gonna be a windfall of money. I feel like it could be an inheritance, or maybe you bought a stock and suddenly it do very well, or some kind of like a money that come in a way is a little bit like lucky money, like for example maybe win a lottery, or like maybe sell something, like maybe like your future spouse sell his company and it got more money than normal, or maybe suddenly your business is like starting to become so good so fast, or like some kind of like money that like out of the blue it come, like it's kind of like a sudden fall of money coming into your life after you married to each other. Yeah, just a little bit worry, not worry, but like a little bit downside about baby. So but you will get like twin or maybe a baby anyway, but it's just like maybe a little bit harder, but like don't stress about it, okay? Because that's the thing that you're gonna stress about, and if you already watched this reading, you already know like this gonna not be like super easy for me, but I will have children because I see children in your card. So you're gonna have children, but having children, or maybe even if you have children, maybe your children stressing you out, but don't worry, because I can feel that your children are really kind-hearted and they will go far in life. Like don't stress about them, okay? And you know all your dreams will come true. Everything that, see this little cat, like he or she like dream about all the beautiful thing, or the sushi, or the garden that he can play or she can play, and you will be like that too. You will get to experience all that after the wedding. Or even I can feel like, you know, I know I'm reading a card about after the wedding, but I can have an energy of you already starting to have that even before the reading, okay? I mean, even before the wedding, you already starting have, because you have the star card. It's a very special card for special people, for people who are like a star. You can like have an like maybe your career involved like being like an entertainer or singer, star, YouTuber, influencer, or maybe you work in a company and you are the star of the company. You climb the level to become like a manager, like a head of someone. You have like some people working under you, you know, like you are kind of like really good at career and stuff like that already, and you are a star person. So this abundance of money is already come your way slowly, even before the wedding. But after the wedding, because you'll be able to cut the childhood ancestor pattern that happened to you, that's why the money come even faster, because it's like, because the money is like the abundance being blocked by that change that your ancestor have. And when it unblock itself by you finding the right person, finding your soulmate, the one that love you truly, then the money start coming in, like, or the abundance doesn't have to be money. Maybe like you won a lottery or something, like, or no matter, maybe you like suddenly get a, like, it doesn't have to be money, but in this case the card is saying that it's the money, okay? It's the money. And maybe it doesn't have to be money as well. It can be like you want a trip to Fiji or Maldives, you know what I mean? Like those kind of like or maybe you got an upgrade on an airplane when you go on honeymoon together or something like that, like abundance that come into your life after you get the wedding, okay? I also want to say that I'm really worried about your stressful situation, because I feel like even if you have all this money abundance, but if you cannot cleanse your stressfulness or this pattern about your family, childhood and stuff like that, like childhood pattern, like you will still gonna feel alone, even if you have your future spouse with you who are very kind-hearted and love you so much. And if you don't keep a balance in your life about that negative thoughts and stuff like that, it will not be good for your relationship, okay? So that's why the heart gave me this Queen of Snow for me, because I feel like they want to come to warn you that don't be too stressed out, you know, like take a lot of rest, take a lot of sleep, like, you know, don't worry about your future, especially love and marriage. Like, it will be good, it will be great. It will come as soon as you'll be able to cut that that negative thought, that dark energy that you have from your ancestor, okay? Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing right now and be strong. And you know, like when you find yourself thinking about negative stuff, like just turn on really happy good music and it will cheer you up already, okay? Don't feel like, if you feel like you're really negative and then you go and listen to more negative song, don't do that. Like, try to listen or like watch some kind of like a show or something that make you forget about this negativeness, and then like try really hard to adjust your heart so you don't feel that deep emotion, okay? Yes, now let's look at your wedding details. Okay, I will pick 4 options for you, and if you want to look at all 4 options, it's okay too. Or you can pause the video and really think about 4 number, which number is calling your name the most. Is the number, is the option that you're supposed to pick, okay? So you can have 1 option that you can pick, or you can just watch 4 of them. Because I cannot choose either. Like, I picked so much, I picked like 40 options, and that's why I put 4 in each pile of card, because I feel like, yeah, like why not, like, you know, because it's so, like, everything is so pretty. Everything about the wedding things is very pretty. Like, sometimes, like, I even want to have like, sometimes I even want to be like a wedding planner because it's so beautiful. The wedding things are so magical. Anyways, let's have a look at what will you be having in your wedding for an arch, like a flower arch that, you know, when your future spouse waiting for you under the arch, or, you know, when the priests, where the priests are, or if you are not having a priest reading for you, maybe you might have that wedding arch for your wedding decoration as well in your wedding, okay? Let's see. Okay, for pile number 3, number 1 is for your wedding arch 12. Number 2 is 25. 32. 28. Okay, now let's see what's your future husband, or maybe you will be wearing as a tuxedo, okay? Okay, for option number 1 is 34. 20. Number 2 is 33. Number 8. Now let's look at the shoes that you will be wearing, or your future spouse will be wearing, okay? Number 1 is 37. 3. 1. And 15. Now let's see what flower will you be holding for your wedding, okay? Option number 1 is 13. Option number 2 is 1. Option number 3 is 5. Option number 4 is 6. Okay, now let's look at the initials of your future husband or future wife, or maybe there will be your name in it, okay? Okay, pause the video so you can see whether your name or your person that you have a crush on or person you are dating have this initial in their names or not. I love you guys so much. I hope you love this reading, and your wedding detail is very fun for me to make. And this is the second edition. If you want to watch the first edition, you can go and look at the here in the card up top. If you want a private reading with me, I have a really good feedback from my clients. So if you want a really good just one question reading, you can have that as well. I only have $3.99 for one question. So if you want a quick question, you can have that as well. And also if you want to be a subscriber and win a free reading giveaway, you can do that as well. Also, if you want to know of my next video, you can click the bell as well, so you can be notified of every time when I post a new video. And I love you guys so much. I mean, if you're watching this before or during the Valentine, happy Valentine, and I will be see you in next reading. I love you guys so much. Bye. Okay, part number 4. Let's see what your wedding blessing will be. Wedding luck and blessing will come after your wedding, and your wedding details as well. What shoe will you be wearing? What flower will you be holding? Or which tuxedo will you or your future spouse will be wearing? Okay. Let's look at the reading. Okay. Priestess. Wow. How are you being called to step into the lead? You have a really high psychic power. I feel like the person who are watching this, you have a really high psychic energy. Okay, I feel like if you are dating a guy or a girl, when you go and meet them or you first talk to them, you like know right away who are they and like are they gonna be the one or not. You have that high power psychic energy, okay? Or you have like a sixth sense, like for example, like you might have like a scent, like a knowing sense. This is a new card that I just got. Isn't it beautiful? It have like a Roman theme. I wish I have this card when I did Greek god. Which Greek god are you marrying? Because this is such like a you know, ancient Roman like design. I love it so much. If you haven't watched that reading of mine, who you me marrying, Greek god, which Greek god will you be, like go look at the card here. I will put like that video in there, so you can go and look at that video as well, because it's very fun. So you can know which Greek god will you be marrying. Okay. Knight of Chariots. Wow, so nice. This guy that you are marrying is very romantic. Ace of Chariots. Very romantic. Like water sign energy. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Cup again. Six of Cup. Look at the details. So beautiful. I love it so much. Okay, let's look at guidance of abundance. This is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arise, and then in the near future, make sure to accept them This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in the situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoy hard work. This person could be you. You have 7 of thoughts. You have been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angel, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. Choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from obstacles that you are so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. The stars and full of cat. Oh, the cat with a bank account. And infinity supply. Wow. Expected a miracle. Storm warning. The world. Yin and yang. Okay guys, so the reading for you, the priestess. So I feel like you have been knowing this person for a long time, in terms of like, even if you haven't met this person, but I feel like when you meet them, you feel like you know them for a long time already, or maybe you might already met them, you know, like when you were younger, but you didn't know it yet. Like I feel like you feel your energy of your soulmate twin flame so much that sometimes you just feel happy by yourself. Like, you know, I feel like you have a yearning to, like, this is for single people, okay? You have a yearning to be with your soulmate for a really long time already, but the thing is that like you always feel the energy of your twin flame or your soulmate all the time, that sometimes you feel like it's making you feel like you want to meet them faster, or you just feel so connected to them that when you meet them for the first time, like you like know already you're gonna marry this person. You know what I mean? Like the first time you lay eye on them, the first time they speak to you, or the first time you saw them, like you already know like you're gonna marry this person. I have that energy about you, and I feel like your future spouse will be a very kind, caring person as well. They might be a little bit emotional. I feel like you'll be the one who a little bit more strong in the relationship a little bit. I feel like he will be your yin of your yang, or she will be your yin of your yang. Like I feel like the balance of the energy between you two is very balancing, because I have a feeling of a twin flame energy, okay? I have a feeling of twin flame energy. I don't say that in every pile, okay? I only like I have really strong energy about your pile. And I also feel like even though you feel like this is for single people, even though the whole your life you feel alone all the time, but the energy of your future spouse is making you feel like you are never alone. Like sometimes you think about the future that you're gonna have, sometimes like you lost in your dream. Like for example, you have a lot of daydreaming time, that you will be daydreaming about what will you have, what will you do, blah, blah, blah. But that is not daydreaming, okay? I feel like because you kind of like have a premonition that this is kind of the life that I will be, or I might be having, because I feel like you have that very strong psychic energy that like you don't even have to come and watch my video, okay? Because I feel like you already kind of know already like what kind of energy will you get for the person that you are marrying, okay? And I also feel like this person, when they come into your life, or when you guys get married to each other, they're gonna bring so much warmth into your life. The blessing and the luck that they will bring is the blessing and the luck of energy of the warmth inside the family, okay? I feel like, I know like it's not a blessing like, you know, like money or car or house or whatever, but the warmth, the happiness of a family is fulfilling you so much more than money, okay? I'm not saying that your future spouse or your family will not have money after your wedding, okay? I feel like, of course, you have money because you have this card, you have a cat card, okay? This cat card is kind of like the cat that always very frugal about their money, so your spouse will be like very careful about their money. So probably they have a lot of money in this bank, but they might not show it. They might not wear flashy stuff. They might not, maybe they ride a bicycle, but they have like millions of dollars in their bank, okay? So like they kind of like living their life very simple, but they have cash in their like the bank, you know, but they don't really like be flashy about it, okay? And you know, like, so that will be another blessing because you don't have to worry about this, like about money so much, because I feel like your future spouse will give you enough stability that you don't feel that you lack of money, okay? And I also feel like when a child come into your both life, I feel like you're gonna feel the warmth, the blessing even more. I feel like I feel that there's gonna be an unexpected miracle that's gonna happen, and that unexpected miracle is gonna be a child. I also feel like some of you might have a child before marriage as well. You know what I mean? Like I feel like your first child gonna make you feel happy inside. Like when you look into your first child eye, you feel like this is your path in life. Like you have that energy of like, oh my god, I always wondering what is my path in life is. And when you have your first child, or like if you decided not to have a child and you decided to adopt, when you see the baby for the first time, you just feel like, oh my god, this is the path in life. This is the path. I want to make this person become the best version of themselves. You know, like you wanted to do that for your family, okay? I feel like you want to, you like when you have this child, you feel like, I know what my path in life is now. You know what I mean? Because like, even though you kind of like a psychic and you always knew that you're gonna have like your soulmate and stuff like that, but you still feel kind of lost like on yourself a little bit. Like sometimes like you see the North Star, but when you look in front of you, like there's so many blockage like that to get you to that North Star, okay? But when you get married, when you found your future spouse, you still kind of feel a little bit lost. I guess maybe you might be a stay-at-home mom, maybe I have that feeling. But yeah, if you're not, then you just do like a side job, but the main income is from your husband, okay, or from your like future spouse. But the thing is that like when you have that baby, or when you have that, it might not be baby, it might be like a project. After the marriage, you might find this a babe, like a project or a baby. It could be a project as well for the people who are not gonna want to have baby, okay? But your project is gonna be kind of like your baby, and when you see the birth of this project or this baby for the first time, you feel so inspired and you feel like you are not lost in life anymore. You feel like you have a path in life already. So this will happen after marriage, like this blessing will come to you. But in terms of project or baby, it could happen before marriage as well. You might have like a baby, you have a child before marrying this person too, this future spouse that I'm telling you, this Knight of Chariots, Knight of Cup. Maybe you might have a child before that too, before you marry this person too. So it might be that project or that child like give you the blessing, the path in life, and when you marry it, it's even seal the blessing energy. Like the blessing energy become whole, okay, become complete, like the puzzle jigsaw puzzle become complete. Like, you know, like even if you already have this project already, or maybe you already have your first child already, you already feel like you're on the path, but after the wedding it's kind of like all the jigsaw come together, okay. I'm not sure whether you understand that. If you're not really clear what I mean, just like give me a shout out in the comments so I can explain to you more, okay. Now let's look at your details for your wedding, okay. So the first option that I want to give you is the flower that you'll be holding, or the flower that your future spouse will be holding on your wedding, okay. So I will give you 4 options. If you want to see all 4 options, you don't have to pause the video and pick number 1 to 4, but if you want to pick number 1 to 4, you can pause the video and really concentrate and see which number calling your name the most, okay. I will start with the flower. Okay, number 1 you have 17, number 2 19, number 3 7, number 4 is 10. Okay, and which shoe you be wearing, okay? Okay, shoes number 1 is 32. Shoes number 2 is 22. Shoe number 3 is... oh wait, 5 and 17 come together, so option number 3 you have 2 shoes, and option number 4 is 40. Okay, which tuxedo will you be wearing, or which tuxedo will your future spouse be wearing, okay? So number 1 is 5, number 2 is 36, number 3 is 31, number 4 is 4. Okay, so if you see the model and you like what the model look, then maybe your future spouse will look like that too, who knows. Yes, now let's look at the wedding arch, like you know, the arch that the priest stand on, or your future spouse will be under when you guys are saying I do. If you don't do that as a wedding ceremony, then maybe it could be your decoration, like a flower arch decoration inside your wedding, okay. Option number 1 is 38. Option number 2 is 37. Option number 3 is 3. Option number 4 is 8. Okay, now let's look at the initials of the person that you'll be marrying, okay? Or maybe it might have your initial as well. So it means that it's really your wedding. It means that this is really your reading, okay? Okay, you can pause the video so you can see the letter clearly. Let me flip for you first. Yes, okay, let's see if you have your initial, that initial in here, and or if you haven't have someone yet, like you can come back and look at this video again and note it down, like which option did you choose. Okay, I hope you have fun with this video. I did have so much fun picking out your details for you. Okay, I hope you have a really happy Valentine's Day if you're watching this live, and have a really happy February as well if you are watching this live, or if not, then I hope you have a really happy year that you on. Okay, also I want you to send you lots of love, because this is a reading about love, so I want to send you lots of love and lots of hugs. Okay, and if you want a private reading with me, there's so many options for you to choose from. The cheapest one is $3.99, so if you want to ask like a quick question for me, you can have that as well. It's come with a really beautiful picture as well. And also, if you are new to my channel and haven't subscribed, please subscribe and help me to reach my goal of this. I love you guys so much. I wish you lots of love and luck coming in your way this year, okay? And I will see you next time. Bye!